Hello, welcome back. It's so good to see you. We're in Psalms 95 today, and I'm going to read two verses from it, verse 1 and verse 6. Come, let us shout joyfully to the Lord. Shout triumphantly to the rock of our salvation. In verse 6, come, let us worship and bow down. Let us kneel before the Lord, our Maker. When I read through this chapter for the first time this morning, an old song by Matt Redman came to mind. And don't judge, it's an oldie but a goodie. But it is Heart of Worship. I'm coming back to the heart of worship, where it's all about you, where it's all about you, Jesus. But there's one line in that song where it says, I'm sorry, Lord, for the things I've made it. And that makes me think of how so many of us have just made worship a time of endurance, where we just kind of stand there while we wait for the message so we can, check it off. Or we're like, oh, as long as we get there in time for the message, it's okay if we miss the worship. What? Worship is what prepares our heart for the word, for the message, so we can receive it with open hearts, ready to receive and let the word penetrate us, so that when we leave church, it's not just a checkbox, it's a time where it'll hopefully bleed out into the community. Worship is meant to be done and experienced with others, a time of excitement. Shout joyfully and thankfully to the Lord for all he's done. But it's also a time of intimate worship between you and Jesus. It's all about you, Jesus. Let us worship and bow down. Let us kneel before the Lord, our Maker. Let's not make worship a thing that we check off, or a thing that it's okay if we miss it. No, worship is so important. It's so important. Let's get back to the heart of worship. Have a great day.